Hey guys, Mr. Myas is here. Let's see if I can come in the middle here to show you my face. Nope, it says it's hiding. What's going on here? Ah, there I am. Hey guys. So here we go. We're talking about interpreting confidence levels. So what does it mean to be 95% confident when you're doing a confidence interval? This is something different than when we just interpret the confidence interval in context. So let me show you what I mean by each of these statements. Let's take a look at an example here. What I have here, let's see, well, let me go on the side here. In a recent U.S. poll, 62% of 1,459 respondents said they supported statehood for Puerto Rico. Construct and interpret a 95% confidence interval to estimate the proportion of citizens that support making Puerto Rico a state. And then, what does it mean to have 95% confidence? So, interpreting the confidence level. So, what I've done here on the side, I have, just real quick, our 95% confidence interval. The work for that is our point estimate, which is 0.62, plus or minus z star 1.96 times the square root of 0.62 times 0.38 over 1459. If you don't know how to do that, you don't remember, go ahead and check out my video on confidence intervals. So I created the interval. I got 0.645 all the way to 0.595. Oops, they're backwards, right? 0.595 to 0.645. All right, excuse me. So this is, we are 95% confident that the true proportion of citizens that support Puerto Rico a state is between 59.5% and 64.5%, right? So this is the interpretation. This is the interpretation of the interval. But what does 95% confidence mean in this context? So let me show you here what's going on. In a sampling distribution, I've taken a sample of 1,459 people, and I've created this confidence interval. So let me show you what's happening here. If in reality, all right, so if in reality, I don't know how that 3 got there. This line represents this line right here, all right? So this is my true P. All right, so this is the true proportion. And what I just did was I went from 59%, so let's say this is 59% to 64%. Come on. Okay, let's say 59 to 64. All right, and this is my interval. And the true proportion was about right here. Okay, let's say this is the true proportion right there. Okay, that's P. That's the true proportion of people that believe of making or support Puerto Rico. Now, my point estimator was right here, P hat. And this is for one sample. If I did another sample and I took the exact same number, but a new random sample, I took the exact same number of people and I did another confidence interval, it's possible that maybe my confidence interval looks like this. All right, and then I do another one and it's right here with my P hat here. This one, P hat was really close. And this one, I do another one. Okay, I do another confidence interval, and this one is right here. Here's my P hat. And then I do another one, and this interval's right here. And this is my P hat. I do another one, and this one looks like this, P hat. But all of these are 95% confidence intervals with n equals 1459. Now, they're different samples, right? So the P hat is probably going to be different each time. It might be similar, it might be really close, it might be 0.621, it might be 0.588. We really don't know if we've done all these samples. But basically what I'm saying is here, I'm going to take and I'm going to make 100 100 of these confidence intervals. Now, if I created 100 confidence intervals based on this sample size, 1459, I can expect 95 out of 100 to contain the true proportion. And that's essentially what 95% confidence means. So when I'm talking about 95% confidence, I'm really talking about how many intervals, like 95% of the intervals that I create of this sample size should contain the true proportion. At least that's what I expect. So how would I write this in context? I would say 95% of samples of 1,459 respondents will produce confidence intervals that capture the true proportion of citizens that believe Puerto Rico should be a state. And I know I'm abbreviating here because I'm kind of in a hurry. But hey, this is what I'm talking about. Ready? Okay. 95% of the samples that of the same sample size are going to create confidence intervals that should capture the true proportion of citizens. So that's what I'm looking at here, right? 95 out of 100 is what I expect to get. 95 out of 100 of those confidence intervals are going to capture, notice here, this one got it, this one got it, this one got almost, well, this one got it, this one got it, this one got it, this one missed it. So not all of them are going to get it. How many of them do I expect? 5 out of the 100 I expect to not capture the true proportion. That's what we mean by confidence, 95% confidence. So this is the difference. Green is interpretation of the interval. Red here is the interpretation of my confidence level. All right, guys? So that's it. That's the interpretation of confidence level. We'll see you next time, guys. My ass is out.